And this is some Diet Coke sustenance. And it's Friday. Oh, and I have been busy. Oh my goodness sake. So busy. In the garden, in the kitchen. So many. Oh. Do you know how good it feels after a few years of not being able to do much? Hi, Alfie, my love. I'm so glad you're here. Of not being able to do hardly anything physically to now be able, I'm still kind of, I'm crunchy, whatever, but to be able to be gardening and decluttering and dumpster diving and all of this. Oh my God. And it feels so good. It feels so good. Hi, Alyssa, Boo Boo Best. It feels so good to fall into bed at night after just an incredibly busy, productive day. It does. It feels wonderful. I have a box of donation stuff sitting right here. I'll probably do a little short video about that later to encourage and inspire and motivate everyone else to get their decluttering boxes going. Hello, Melly. Oh, Melly, you're awesome. You might see some of the kids in the background as we are busy, everyone doing chores and helping to tidy up. We are making over the kitchen. Hi, Bonnie. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I've been thinking, like, as I've been documenting it, if I should do like shorter videos or just like one big long video documenting the process of using dumpster salvaged stuff and stuff that's been financed by dumpster diving as we've been like emptying out, decluttering, and redoing the cupboards and drawers in the kitchen. And I've decided, I'm probably just going to do one long video and then maybe a couple of shorter videos like on Instagram and some on here. I don't know. But, but anyway, you're not going to believe it. I don't believe it. But the kitchen, it's like dreams are coming true, guys. Dreams are coming true. Oh, Alfie's painting his face. You're so cute. You're just so cute. And then like my gardens, it's all coming together. It is coming together. So that's all I've got to talk about today. What do you guys want to talk about? I had hoped to make it to the P.O. box before today, but we've had doctor's appointments galore for everybody. And, it's that catch-up time where anyway, and then plus, well, catch-up time. I'm just always at the doctor. You guys know that. Broken old body. What are you going to do? But, actually, that is something we can talk about for like a minute. So I was supposed to start the treatment on my hips yesterday, but I went to the doctor and we did a whole bunch of x-rays and stuff like that first. And he said I have to wait. He put me on hi Donna, on a very heavy, oh my God, I've never had to take this much prednisone and muscle relaxers. I'm going to wait on the muscle relaxer till after we're done here. But apparently, because of the arthritis, like everything is just like out of control. Not out of control, but it's all wacky. And hi Vicky, I'm so glad you're here. And so I've got to do this 5 days of antibiotics and muscle relaxers and not overdoing it, taking things a lot easier physically. Do I have a scratch on my face? Probably. I've been out in the garden, Alyssa. I've been out pruning trees and gardening like crazy. So if I have scratches, that's what they're from. Not been in any fights lately. Anyway, so he couldn't even start the injections that we wanted to do, the ultrasound guided wet needling in my hips, because we have to get everything calmed down first. And so that's what we're doing. And I hate steroids. Oh my God, I hate steroids. but I am grateful for them. There was, it was a very much a good news, bad news situation. So like the, I'll get back to the comments in a minute, I promise. But you guys know how I am. I have to finish a thought, otherwise, there it goes away. So there is. I mean, we were able to see. He showed me on the X-rays the damage that he can see in my hips and on my hips, and like bony spurs and like weird bony growth. It's bizarre to see. Like on my, hi Rita, like on my right hip, it looks like there's like a claw of like bony growth there. Hey Lulu. It was disturbing, unsettling, but not surprising. I mean, we know that's what's happening to this body. So, but it was weird to see. My spine is in surprisingly good condition, which I was really happy about. But he's like, and I was all thrilled. I'm like, yeah, see, good news, good news. And then I love this doctor. He has been so good to me. This is my sports medicine doctor. He was like, yes, it is, but, and there's always a but coming. He was like, there's a lot that you can't see without an MRI. And he's like, I'm not saying to get an MRI, but what I'm saying is because of the symptoms of where the pain is, and because of what we're seeing here and here and here, your spine's actually deteriorating. I'm like, wait a minute. You just said that my spine looked good. And he's like, it does look good on X-ray. But because of where the pain is, that pain isn't coming from those spots. That's not where it's coming. That's radiated pain. It's actually textbook spine deterioration. That it's showing that. Anyway, so it was very much a good news, bad news in that he will be able to do the wet needling on several parts of my hips, which is wonderful and is going to be so helpful for the entire apparatus here. Great news, woo! But bad news, but not unexpected. I was diagnosed at 29, so like this is the process, you know what I mean? And I've been very lucky, very fortunate. But yeah, things are happening, but there's a lot that we can do to slow stuff down, to repair some stuff, to be able to keep going and, go and do and live. And so very much a good news, bad news, but also not able to start the wet needling that we were supposed to start yesterday. But that's also good news because that meant I was able to do a whole bunch more on the kitchen last night, and I can do some more dumpster diving with certain caveats in place. I have to let my elbows rest for 5 days, the whole time that we're on the antibiotics. Excuse me, allergies today, God. I have to let my elbows rest because I may have done a little bit of damage and undone some of the progress that we made. You guys know how I am. I do overdo it. That's classic me. That is what I should put on a shirt. I do overdo it. Anyway, so gonna do better. Hi, Kristen. I'm so glad you're here. Rita, I hope you get that crack in your foot taken care of. Gotta get on top of that stuff. Don't let it get worse. I say all this as I'm right now saying that I got in trouble with the doctor because of overdoing it and undoing some of the progress that we made. He even said, he's like, get it together because I'm not going to help you with your hips if you're just going to go and ruin it, And I'm like, I know. And I'm, there was like a come to Jesus kind of thing, and I know coming from an atheist, but whatever, it still applies. Okay. He made sure I understood this is what you got to do. So get it together. So anyway, have to let the elbows rest. So no more of my pruning trees and stuff, but I will be out there directing my children as they prune trees, which is wonderful because they need to learn the great art that my daddy, rest in peace, taught me years ago. So it works out fine. And I have to be very gentle on my hips, which is walking, climbing, all of those things. Happy Pride, Alfie. Did you see I put well, I don't know if you follow our Facebook page, but I did put change the, God, what is it called? Cover photo for that. And we do plan on doing at least one little Pride video because Mariah really wants to do my face. And we have like gems and sparkles and all kinds of, how much I love sparkles, Alfie. Everybody knows how much, if you don't know how much I love sparkles, have we even met? Here. But I promised Mariah she could do my makeup. It's going to be awesome. And I have stuff that you guys have sent us that anyway, it's going to be fun. You'll see. So anyway, happy Pride. How am I, Rita? I am pretty dang good. So as I was saying, I was supposed to start the needling on my hips yesterday. That didn't happen. I am on a massive 5-day round of steroids. I've never had this much prednisone in a given time ever in my life. So that was, even the pharmacist when I was picking it up commented on it. Like, that's a lot of prednisone. And I'm like, yeah. But it's worth it. It's worth it. And then in like a week and a half, we will be able to start the needling. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be awesome. I'm in a very, how am I, Rita? I am in a very positive, optimistic, but I also want to bawl my eyes out kind of place. It's like teetering on pure joy and total and complete depression. It's a weird place. I know I'm not the only one who's ever been in this funny place because it's very much, like I was saying, a good news, bad news. Julie N., don't watch, just listen. Glad you're here. Yeah, it's very, ooh, is that a rainbow? Oh my God, is that a rainbow? Doesn't that look like a rainbow right there? It is. I don't know where it's coming from. Right as we were talking about Happy Pride. That's weird. That's weird and awesome. But anyway, so very much a good news, bad news. And when you get the good news, bad news, you have a choice. Your choice, and this is life in general, the world according to Julie, you have a choice. Focus on the good news, focus on the bad news. You get to choose. Well, I have chosen to focus on the good news and what I can do to mitigate the bad news. And then I need to commit to you guys right here, right now, to actually do that. And not just emotionally, and mentally, but physically. I promised the doctor 3 times, like face to face, eyes focused, I'm not picking any of the cherries. Like the cherry tree's ready. I'm not picking the cherries. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I have 3 very capable children and several neighbor kids that can pick the cherries. Then they can bring them to me. I will show myself or one of the kids picking like 3 cherries so I can do a video of processing the cherries, but I'm not picking the cherries. I am not doing it. Then they can bring them to me and together we can sit and work on the cherries. I won't be able to do as much because I'm supposed to let my elbows rest. And that's unfortunate because I love processing cherries and our tree is just absolutely overflowing. If you don't follow my other channel called My Current Obsession, that is where I document our gardening and my health journey and stuff like that. But the birds have been teasing me when I've been out there. And so if we don't get it done today, there's not going to be cherries for us. And it's a bumper crop of cherries. And they are not getting them any more than they already have. And Andrea, absolutely. Absolutely. I am reclaiming the joy, the joyous, happy Julie. I am. Even as this body is like, no, I'm like, hey, I'm in charge. Me. And we're doing this. So there. Lab Brockington's here. I'm so glad you're here. Rita, it's a day at a time and we're working on it. Oh, Melly thinks I'm funny. I appreciate that. Let's see. Vicky, are you okay, Vicky? She had a panic attack on Wednesday. God, I've had so many of those. Doing a lot better. Working through stuff. You know how much, what I was saying at the very beginning of the video, it helps so much with everything that I'm able to be up and about. I'm so excited for the needling on my hips because of the long-term positive effects it will have. But can I tell you that the night before, so not this last night, but the night before last, I couldn't sleep because I was anticipating the horrific pain of starting the needling process on another joint area, and the recovery from it. I was beside myself. And so as much as I am excited to get that going, I'm so glad we didn't have to do it yesterday. Because pain makes you crazy. I mean, I'm in pain anyway, but pain makes you crazy. It does. So I was able to get so much more done yesterday, and we have so much more coming. Stay tuned. Video documenting all of that. You are not even going to believe how much we are getting done. Oh, and then, update on the attic. All we have left is the Christmas stuff to bring down. Oh, and an empty bookcase. So the Christmas stuff and an empty bookcase, which I'll have Reagan bring that down tomorrow. And then the attic will be empty. Yeah, the attic will be empty. And then it's a matter of James deciding if we're all going to work together to put in the new electrical outlets, lighting, and then the insulation and floors, or if he would rather go ride his bikes, which I absolutely have no problem with, and hire the contractor to come in and bust all that out. I don't know, but like, it's happening. And in fact, funny. Okay, I will come back to the comments, I promise. And I'm so grateful for you guys being here and for you commenting and engaging. Thank you a million times. But I have to say, this is the coolest thing ever. Okay, well, there's been a lot of cool things, but yesterday or the day before, I don't remember, but I was in the midst, a whirlwind of decluttering and cleaning and organizing and donating and all of this in the house and in the yard and everywhere. And James, that's my husband, he came in and, oh, hi, Mimi. Did you get them picked up? Thank you, my love. You can take a break till the live stream's over. Okay. Thank you. She was out picking up plums that had fallen when I was out pruning and stuff. I know this is not what most people think is the right time of year to prune your trees. I say the right time to prune trees is when you can do it. And I've never had a problem. So anyway, God, what was I saying? Oh, so James came in as I was doing all of this, and he made this like funny face that he'll make sometimes. And I was like, you didn't believe I was going to do this, did you? And he was like, no. And I was like, ha! I knew it. You did not believe that I was going to follow through and that this was really happening. I told you it was happening. And I'm saying that to him and to you guys, because I know there were people who did not believe me. Ooh, there's intuitively one Michelle. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, thank you. You saw the video of the Wonderland? That's on my current obsession, guys, the other channel. I bring you back to the Wonderland. I have not brought you guys there in years. I do hope you'll watch that and be subscribed over there. I'd love to get that channel to like 3,000. That would be awesome. But anyway, I was like, you didn't believe me. And I know there's people here that didn't believe me. But I'm doing it. I am we are doing this. Emptying out the attic. I want my floor. And that has necessitated emptying and decluttering and everything everywhere else in the house as well, because by bringing all of the camping stuff down from the attic, well, it had to go somewhere. I did get rid of some of it. James and I made choices together about things to get rid of, and then it needed a new place to go. So I had to clear off the metal shelves downstairs so that there's a place for the camping stuff. Well, then the stuff that you cleared off those shelves, that's got to go somewhere, or it's got to go bye-bye. So it's been that kind of a process. Well, you brought this stuff down from the attic. Well, where's it going to live now? And what are we going to get rid of? And then what else are we going to get rid of in the house to have room for what you brought? You know, this process. And it was so funny when I asked him, when I was like, you didn't think I was going to do this? And he's like, nope. You know, that, and being able to say, ha! But I am doing this. This is really happening. This is happening. We are doing this. Yeah, guys. Oh my goodness. Just wait. Oh, okay. That's what I'm going to do after the live stream. I'm going to work on that video, take all of the documenting that I've been doing and show you. So that'll be up later today. I'm going to put all my energy into that so that you can see just how much we are getting done. You will not believe it. I don't believe it. And it's so wonderful. And it feels so damn good. Anyway, okay. Let me catch up on the comments. Alyssa, that's a great idea. Journaling is such a good idea. When you're going through things. Melly, this is your first Friday grandchildren free in 8 months. Congratulations. Oh, Andrea, God, I feel your pain. Yep, the menopausal journey. I went through forced menopause, as a lot of you guys know, by having a hysterectomy. And that will mess you up. Ooh, I just got these. I'll probably talk about it on my current obsession, but I just ordered these menopause support complex for hot flashes, night sweats, and mood swings. So funny that you brought that up because I've been struggling too. Oh my God, the hot flashes. Yikes. I want to do a live stream over on the Grown Up channel where we can just talk about that because I know it doesn't apply to everybody. Okay. And most people don't want to talk about my forced menopause experience here on the Frugal Family. But anyway, that's some crazy stuff. The whole menopause, whether you do it naturally or you go through forced menopause, it will mess you up. And the fact, oh my God. Okay, so my Lulu just graduated from high school, right? And that was already making me feel old. But here we are talking about menopause. God, I am not 25 anymore. Time to just accept and embrace that. No, I can't just embrace it. I need to, that doesn't work for me. It needs to be a process. It needs to be a process. Anyway. Oh, good, Vicky. It took most of the day, but talking with several people helped. I'm so glad. Oh, plus watching my videos helped, Vicky. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad to be able to be a part of your journey. Bonnie has vertigo again. You be careful. Have you guys ever seen that movie, Vertigo, with James Stewart? It's a good movie. You should see it. It's a little wacky, and of course the special effects at the time were less than ideal, but that's part of the charm. You know? And it's a Hitchcock movie, so but Vertigo, very good movie. Let's see. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? Oh, Melly asked, what are you going to call your own special place once it's done? And everything takes time. Yes, it does. God, it takes time. You mean in the attic? I don't know. I know you've suggested some names. People have suggested some names, but mostly, I don't know. Because, okay, all right, fine. You opened a door of a conversation. I mean, look at this shirt, okay? Like, I can't call it the Wonderland because that's the Memorial Garden's name already. I can't call it the Laughing Place because that's my little garden. I could call it my happy place, but I feel like, here it is. I feel like that puts a little bit too much pressure on the space. And not only that, let's see if this lighting helps at all. Not only that, sorry, I'm going to adjust you guys just a little, get myself a little more comfortable. The process of doing the room upstairs is going to take a couple years. What we're focusing on right now is getting it to be a usable and safer, structurally safer place for this, because there's not even a floor in there right now. I know it's insane that I've been using it with just beams and random boards. Is madness. The fact that I've not gotten hurt up there is insane. But as far as getting it to where I want it to be, that's going to take a few years, a couple of years, unless we get a home equity loan, which I don't know that I see us doing that. So at least not right away. So does that make sense that I don't want to put too much pressure on it? Because it's going to be a place where I work, but it will also be a place where I escape to, and it will be where I display all of my Disney. So would I be putting too much pressure on the space if I give it a really awesome name? Like if I were to call it my happy place, I guess it would be appropriate, but I don't know. I feel like I don't want to set myself up for disappointment. And I don't know that any of that makes any sense to you guys. Mostly this is me thinking out loud. Journaling, if you will. Journaling my thought process on this. So maybe not something like my happy place, because we all know that Disney is my happy place. What could we call it? I mean, yeah, it's an escape room, but it's not an escape room. You know what I mean? So I don't want to go that route. I don't know. If you have suggestions, ideas of what to call it when it's all the way done, because when the stage we're at right now, like I said, is just getting it insulated, getting a floor, getting outlets, getting more lights, so that I can more safely store Christmas and YouTube related and Disney related stuff up there, while working to earn the money to then blow out the ceiling and make it a full usable livable space with stairs outside leading to it with its own door and, you know, all of that, at which time then it will just be an absolute magical, oh, there I go dreaming again. I got these lights. They're like LED lights that go like along the ceiling or wherever you want them, but they're like flat, and they like change colors and they can do patterns and, whatever motions and stuff like that. I have to have stuff like that up there. I have to. See, and that is so helpful, dreaming about that and thinking about what I want to do up there, because that helps me get the other stuff done that needs doing to make that, come to life, Anyway. What else could I call it? I don't know. If you guys have ideas, you let me know, okay? Because I don't know. I don't know what I would call it. I don't want to call it my office. No. I don't want to call it my studio unless I have something else with it. Like, not just my studio. I mean, that's what I say when I'm talking about it. Yeah, that's, my studio. That's where I'm going to be recording the mystery boxes and the mystery scoops and all that, which actually I'm probably going to start that a lot sooner than I had thought I would, just so that we can clear some stuff out, get that going to help finance that, but also to not have to put as much stuff up there, like start getting it going. So stay tuned. I'll tell you when I get that sussed out. But But yeah, in conversation, I'd be like, yeah, that's my studio. Hello. My studio. My studio. Ah, okay. Yeah, we're really doing this. I'm really doing it. I know I've been saying it for years, and so you guys have no reason to believe that I'm actually doing it. But I'm going to show you the proof. I'm going to show you, okay? So that you'll see it. Yeah. But what would I call it? God, I don't know. Cave of Wonders. I like that idea. Because until we do get it all fitted out, it is going to be kind of cave-like. But then once it's all done, I would like have to change the name. I don't know. I went way too long on that. But that's okay. That's okay. It's a fun thing to think about. Let's see. Oh, I missed one from Alfie. My love, I'm so sorry. You have a brunch show at 1, but need to be in makeup and ready to travel 30 minutes. Oh, for one of your shows. Did I say hi to Donna? Hi, Donna. I'm so glad you're here. And yes, Melly, good things do often come to those who wait, but not just wait and work, wait and be proactive. Alfie, why aren't you excited? You love your shows. But I guess I can understand that because there's plenty of stuff that I love doing, but I'm not always excited for the process and how tiring things will be. Like, I'm super excited that because we didn't start the wet needling yesterday, yeah, I get to go dumpster diving again. I might even go today. I can do that. No, I can't do all of it. I have to bring someone with me because, like I said, I can't do. I'm supposed to be really easy on my hips and not using my elbows unless like necessary, not lifting anything more than like a couple pounds for the next 5 days. So, but I can still go. I can still record. I can still direct. I can still be the maestro with my very wonderful, helpful children. So, super excited to be able to do that. Stay tuned. Content incoming. Dumpster diving content. It's coming. And so no, I get it. I get that there's things we're excited about and that we enjoy, but that we can get like not excited about and rather wiped out even thinking about doing. So no, I get it. I do. I understand. I do. Oh God. Sorry, a little bit. Oh, there it is. A little snap, crackle, pop there for you. Sorry, I wish I had, like more of a topic in mind, but I really don't. And I'm kind of thinking that I kind of want to, get started on that video of, what we're doing in the kitchen so that I can show you guys that. Is that okay? Can we do that? I made it to the live stream. We're still boom, boom, boom. We're still, unless you guys want to stay and chit chat and you have stuff you want to talk about, tell me in the comments and I'll stay. It's fine. It's fine. It's just, I'm really excited to show you. Can I just tell you? Okay, I'm just going to tell you, but you'll see in the video. Okay. But I can at least tell you. Okay. It's like, I'm so bad at holding on to surprises and keeping, like, I'll do it. I can keep quiet about surprises and things that are coming, but it's really hard. And I love sharing good news and happy stuff. So I'm just going to tell you about it. But then I will work on the video and show you. Okay? We have emptied out all the cupboards, all the drawers in the kitchen, scrubbing them, cleaning them, and putting in like dividers and organizational stuff and new totes and Tupperware type things or Rubbermaid or whatever, because I've been watching, oh my God, I've been watching so many, what are they called? Restock and fridge organization and all that on like Instagram. I've been watching these like obsessively and realizing that, hey, I have stuff I can use to make our small space so much more efficient. I can't do it exactly the way that they are on these like so unrealistic for the average person Instagram videos. I don't have a ginormous fridge, nor do I have room for a ginormous fridge or like rows and rows of drawers to put our snacks in. I don't, but I can modify and adapt for my small space. And that's what I've been doing. And so using stuff that we have salvaged, and then also by saving money through dumpster diving on a million other things in our lives, I've been able to invest in some organizing and storage solution type things. And then hopefully we'll get some, maybe some from sponsors or whatever as we go along. That's the hope. Here's hoping. So anyway, it has been so much fun. And it's been so good for us in a million ways. One, I'm getting exercise, which I need. Two, by clearing out and decluttering and getting organized, it like really helps in the kind of overstimulation department. Part of why I've taken so much stuff off the walls and want to move all my Disney and sparkliness, up into the attic and create that room up there is because in our daily lives, having just too much going on and the clutter and all of that is not good mentally. It's just not. Clutter is not good for you. I've read several studies, several articles about that. And so where all of us are very ADHD and prone to anxiety, getting things decluttered and organized is huge. So beneficial. But it has been so much fun finding the right containers for this or for that. And then it's not just about how it feels and that it's better. It's also more efficient. It's going to save us a lot of money on, not wasting food, not buying this or that because we didn't know that we already found the story. Okay. Oh my God. I thought we were out of the kids' like cleanser and like facial cleanser and moisturizer. I was like, we're all out. They had said we don't have any. And I bought new. To then be cleaning and find a whole tote of face wash and face lotion that I'm pretty sure we salvaged, but was still perfectly good. It broke my heart. I was so upset. So by doing all of this organizing and whatever, and lots of clear containers and seeing what we have and knowing what we have and having less, that shouldn't happen anymore. Things will happen here and there. Obviously, that's life, but it shouldn't be big, unfortunate surprises like that where I go buy something only to realize I already had it, but didn't know because everything was cluttered and a mess, So I'm working on that. And then we should have less wasted food because I'm getting all of it washed, chopped, put into clear containers that we can see in a very uncluttered refrigerator so you can see exactly what we have. And then instead of everything in, bags that are open and spilling everywhere and, whatever, no, now they're in containers. You can see exactly how much we have and we can keep it from falling out everywhere. So less mess, less waste, less clutter, less anxiety. And it's because of these Instagram videos that I've been watching and that I'm starting to make on my own. They're inspiring. They're also very satisfying, very soothing, all of that. And so I'm making some myself too. I really want to go, I want to work on that video. Is that okay? Is that okay? I still made it to our live stream. We still did like 40 minutes. Is that okay? Can you give me permission to work on that video so that I can get that up today so that you can see just how much progress we have made? Guys, you will not believe it. You won't. And it's like, I did not think it was possible. But I had Jenny, the woman who lived and died in this home. She died in, I believe it was 1943, and she had 10 children. No basement. The basement didn't exist yet. No bathroom, let alone 2 bathrooms. I've been feeling like inspired by her lately to make the best and most of this house. to kit it out, in a way that really works for our family, and to stop thinking in terms of our house is small. People have bigger houses. I live in the US of America where houses are ridiculously big, and that's just like expected, that's the norm, even though no one can even afford rent right now. It's people are crazy. And I get dragged into that mindset, unfortunately. But Jenny, I feel like, has been visiting me, like coming to me and saying, Julie, oh my God, I had 10 kids in this house. And it was like half of what you have now, size wise and everything of this house. So just stop. And not only that, she was in horrible physical pain throughout her life from assorted maladies that I myself have experienced, but have been able to get medical attention for, that she wasn't able to. And it's like, I'm just feeling that and feeling like, okay, you know what? F this nonsense about you need more space, you got to have a bigger house, la la, da, 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 da. How about get rid of a bunch of the stuff that you don't need, that you don't use, that you don't even know you have? Get that out of here, and then find storage solutions. And then make it happen and embrace it and make it fun. And that's what I've been doing. And I feel like, seriously, like she's been motivating me and inspiring me, So between that and watching the Instagram videos that I've been watching, so helpful. And it is coming together. Now, I'm not going to say that I don't still want one big, massive room on the back of the house, like build on just a big empty room, almost empty, have like cupboards along one wall, and then, have some couches, but just a big open room so that I can have all of my family here and a place to put them in any kind of weather. You guys know that for Olivia's graduation party, we ended up having to move it to my in-laws' house because it rained, and there was no way I could fit everybody in here. So I do still want the one big massive room, but not just to have a big house. No. To be able to have my family all here comfortably, I do want that. And I am going to continue working toward that. Absolutely. But in the meantime, we so totally can make better use of the space that we have by getting rid of a lot of stuff and then finding space-saving solutions, storage solutions for what we already have, and save a lot of money along the way by reducing waste and expenditures and, stuff like that. Anyway, yeah. I'm excited, and I'm going to show you guys. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to work on that video. It'll be coming, it's almost 2:00 Utah time. So in the next hour or two, I should have that up. So stay tuned for that. And you'll see. I can't believe how much we've gotten done. I can't. And it's starting to feel like, hey, we've got enough space. We do. Yeah, but I still want that big, huge room. And I'm still going to keep working for that. Yes, I am. Because then I can have everybody. There's 8 kids in my family and 6 kids in my husband's family. There's a lot of us. There's a lot. And to be able to have just one big, ginormous room where everyone can come and hang out, no matter what weather we've got, would really be lovely. Anyway, okay, I'm going to go work on that video. You guys have a beautiful, wonderful weekend. Make the best and most of it. And be sure to tell me all about the projects and the things that you're working on to make your life better, more efficient, happier, whatever. And we'll motivate and encourage each other along the way. Does that sound good? Huh? I hope it does. Okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to do that. So stay tuned. That video will be coming later today as soon as possible. What was I going to say? God, what was I going to say? Don't you hate when your brain does that? God, what was it? Shoot. What was I going to say? Oh, my thought totally left my head. I'm so sorry. Sorry, let me run through the comments real quick. The coffee room. Yeah, we could call it that. You guys know I fall behind on comments because I'm trying to finish a thought and then I get carried away in my thoughts. So I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna go work on that. That's what I'm gonna do. And so stay tuned. That'll be coming later today. Okay? Okay, good. Okay. All right. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys real soon.